Welcome to this short video, part of the Learn and Save series by SaveMoneyCutCarbon. Today we're going to be talking about the common light bulb. Many of you will know the traditional light bulb. Some of you will have experience of the old curly-whirly compact fluorescent light bulbs that take a little while to warm up and maybe don't give out great light. And today we're going to be talking about new light bulbs in the form of LED light bulbs. So as part of Learn and Save Labs, we always like to educate you and tell you a little bit more about the technology that's sold and promoted here at SaveMoneyCutCarbon. So what this little device does up here in the lab is it allows us to look at different light bulbs and better understand the energy consumption and how much that bulb is costing for you to run in your home or your business. Could be a school, could be a hospital. So here we have a normal light bulb. It's a 60-watt light bulb, pretty standard. This is a screw-in one, but you may have a bayonet one at home. And what this device does here is it allows us to put the light bulb into the magical socket, put the light bulb on, and over here we can start to see at the top of this display the wattage, so the actual energy that's being used. And you can see at the moment this one's hovering around about 62, 63 watts, so it's a 60-watt light bulb, so that's about normal, just slightly over. And below you can see the actual cost of that light bulb if it's left on for 10 hours a day across a year at 11 pence of unit electricity. And 11 pence is probably a little bit low now on the national average, but it gives you a feel for that. And you can see this light bulb will cost you £25.20, £25.25 to run across the year. So that's a number to remember, £25 to run this 60-watt light bulb for 10 hours a day across a year at 11 pence unit. Now we're going to swap to the LED light. And as I take this out, we can feel it's quite hot. That's why old-fashioned light bulbs like this are quite inefficient, because a lot of the energy is being used in the heat rather than the actual light. Lots of different LED light bulbs. You might prefer to have one that looks like a normal light bulb, very easy. I'm going to use for the purpose of demonstration this one, which is a rather funky one. I'm going to do exactly the same exercise. We're going to put the light bulb into the testing device. We're going to put it onto the brightest setting, which is there. We're going to come over and look at the same display again. Now you can see this light bulb with a similar light output. Note with the LED is quite a warm light, so some people don't like LED because they think it's quite white and blue and harsh. It's quite a warm light output, quite soft on the eyes. But most importantly, you can see now we're only using just under 4 watts of electricity. So with the traditional light bulb we just demoed, we were just over 60. Now we're down at 4 watts, but most importantly, you can see in the display below that at the 11 pence per unit and 10 hours a day, so same calculations, it's only now costing us around £1.55, £1.60 to run across the whole year. So if you remember back to roughly the £23, £24 to run the traditional light bulb across the year, we've now reduced that to £1.55. So roughly a saving of about £22 per light bulb per year. Now you might think that is not a large amount of money, but I'd ask you to think about what that looks like just simply across all the light bulbs in your own home. If you have 10 or you have 20, maybe they're not on 10 hours a day, maybe they're only on 5 hours a day. But as we all work from home now, maybe they're on even longer. You can see quickly how you can add that up. The other important thing to think about when you're thinking about LED is the quality of the LED from a lighting point of view. But a traditional light bulb is likely to last somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000 hours before it goes pop. You then have to buy a new one, you have to change it, you have to dispose of this properly, I hope, not just put it in your wheelie bin. Where if you buy a quality LED light bulb, you're looking at somewhere between 30 and 50,000 hours, depending on what you buy for purpose. So the other great benefit here is that you won't be changing them as often, but it reduces the carbon mileage in the manufacture, the delivery, and the waste and the rubbish. So another benefit there is really great. Now, if we've been talking about single light bulbs in the home, but we should also think about lighting technology maybe in the workplace, in your school, in your hospital, in your office, even in your warehouse, even here at SaveMoneyCutCarbon's head office in our labs. So you can take the same LED technology and we can apply it to a tube. So as you're watching this maybe in a business environment, you may look up and look at all of the fluorescent tubes you have across your building. So similar savings can be achieved, maybe not quite as much as the light bulb, which is nearly a 90% energy saving, but you'll still be looking at a 60-70% saving on the tube and the same maintenance saving that we described. You can also take the technology through to a flat panel. This is an LED panel that can replace ceiling panels into normal grids. Most offices have these kind of square grid lighting things, very easy to replace, same saving benefit, same maintenance benefit. We can even take the technology up even further into things like street lights. Big street lights, small street lights. So think about as you walk out tonight, street lights, think about the lighting in your car park, all of which can apply this basic maths, this basic technology to give you a good quality light, to give you money saving, and where you're reducing your energy, there's going to be a carbon benefit to that as well, and reduce your maintenance. So that's it for this Learn and Save Labs video. Hope it's been of interest, and don't forget to tune back to us for lots of other tips and guides from the Learn and Save Lab on how you can live more sustainably, reduce your energy bills and your water bills, and most importantly, reduce your carbon footprint.